This is what people think we do. That we spend our days folding and organizing socks in cute little bento boxes using sophisticated color-coding secrets. If you want to see more on that, you can use the hashtag #OrganizationPorn, so all your color-coding fantasy will come true. Let us go on record here and say that what we do is not about socks and stockings. What we do is about your thoughts and your feelings. Our process is a commitment to redefining our relationship to object. It's an introspection. It's about asking ourselves, who are we in relation to our possession? We live in a world that has never possessed as much as we do today. We have more of anything we could ever use, enjoy, and even afford. There is a name for that: material saturation. And with those mountains of possession in hands, humankind has never been so stressed, depressed, tired, angry, and in debt. But there seems to be a strong and global call for change. You go, girl. There's one thing we do wonder about. We love her. But how does her room look? 1 million kids are demonstrating to clean up the planet. 1 million parents wish they would start with their rooms. Here's a hint for you parents in the room, and write this down. Your kids are not the problem. You are. So, where do we start? By figuring out who we are. And most of us don't, because we are buried under our clutter. We acquire things for the wrong reason. We acquire things thinking they will make our lives better. We buy things because they are promises to ourselves. A promise to be a healthy person. A promise to be a better partner. A promise to be a better parent. 6 years ago, I became a mother. And that was supposed to be the happiest moment of my life. But let me tell you, it was not. I was up to my ears with baby toys, with things that promise you to be the greatest mom on earth, with books on motherhood, happiness, freedom, you name it, I had it. How come I had all those tools and more, but still had the feeling I was failing miserably as a parent? The problem is our things own us, and they're stealing our joy. Marieke's stuff got in the way of what mattered most to her, my daughter. But I'm not the only one. A study out of UCLA shows that each time there's a new child in a home, the arrival of the child leads to a 30% increase in the family inventory of possessions. Our clutter is an explosive cocktail of stress, envy, and vulnerability to marketing, which makes the confrontation to our stuff hard, the letting go even harder. To get over clutter is messy, it takes effort, and it calls for responsibility. But listen to this. A study out of UCLA has shown that we would rather be electrically shocked than being left alone with our thoughts. This is why we focus so much on organization. We would rather not think and only fold and store our socks in cute little bento boxes. A journalist once called us, explaining he was reading Marie Kondo's book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Loved it so much, he did not even finish the book. He grabbed garbage bags and threw out half of his apartment. He went to bed that night feeling happy and free like never before. Woke up the next morning, full of regret like never before.
What happened to him is very symbolic of how our society is functioning now. Faster, better, and more. This is a recipe for disaster. We make our choices blind without intentionality.
Decluttering is deep and personal work. It forces you to slow down and think about you.
It's about what you want to go big on. It's about what you want to keep.
It's about who you are and who do you want to be.
It is not about socks and stockings. It's about your thoughts and your feelings.
The key is figuring out what you have, why you have it, and what do you really want from life.
Let me tell you about a woman who wanted a divorce. She wanted to get her house cleaned up for her husband for when she would leave. So she went through all of her belongings, took them one by one in her hands, and asked herself, does it spark joy? All the way at the end, after all her objects, she wrapped her arms around her husband and realized he did bring her joy. So she chose to keep him.
Choose intentionally and mindfully what puts a smile on your face and gratefully let go of all the rest.
Oh, a toaster. Hence, who has one in their kitchen? Be honest. Who has one? Okay.
But does toasted bread make you happy?
Okay, it's for the ones who doesn't make happy, okay? Don't ruin our thing now.
But no, wait.
Listen.
You see, joy is beyond happy. Joy is when you let go of the shoulds and the must. It's when you dare to be brave, when you have the courage to listen to yourself and get rid of the conventions.
If you don't love your bread toasted, for the one who don't love their bread toasted, you know what? Not every kitchen must have a toaster. Let it go.
Please stop using your home as a storage unit.
You know what is the number one excuse we hear? I might need it one day, also known as the just in case and what if.
Doing a decluttering is anchoring yourself in the present moment and out of a hypothetical future. It's about considering the quality of your life now.
Our homes have the potential to be a power source. It is not a storage unit. We once worked with someone, a man, and he had, brace yourself, 181 pairs of socks.
Okay, you might not all have 181 pairs of socks.
But if they do, you should let us know so that we can update our talk, please.
The thing is that we all own and are attached to things we don't even like and we don't even need.
And we're responsible to all our objects. But are we the only ones to blame for the quantity we own?
Wait, are you talking about mothers-in-law?
Well, not only them. Have you ever, in the middle of a shopping spree, gone, oh, this feels so good? Yes, what I'm talking about is the pleasure hormone dopamine.
But think about this. Research has proven that it's actually the hunt and not the trophy that releases the dopamine in our brain. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the anticipation, the walking in store, the seeing of an item that we want that releases the dopamine in our brains. Not having the thing in our homes.
Not having one more pair of socks, not having a toaster, not having a bread machine, an indoor bike.
The secret? Focus on what you want to keep and stop buying things you don't need. Take responsibility.
We once worked with a woman who, during her decluttering, realized that the one pair of undergarment that was making her confident and invincible was her superwoman underwear. She got rid of all her underwear. Yes, thank you. She got rid of all her underwear, only kept that collection. In them, she got clarity and she felt empowered. Wearing them, she was finally able to face her boss and quit her job, something she had wanted to do for years.
Knowing what you want and what it takes to be responsible makes you a bold and brilliant decision maker.
Our homes are the beginning and also the end of every day. Changing it elevates our life. And our wish for you is to create a home that lights you up inside.
Actually, we lied to you. We do care about your socks, as mundane as you think they are, because the way you treat your socks is the way you treat yourself.
So go ahead, count and fold your socks, because if there can be joy in a socks drawer, there can be joy anywhere. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.